Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank you so much for stopping by today, especially my new viewers and new subscribers. Thank you all for your kindness, your generosity, your support of my channel. It's truly been amazing. I'll never take that for granted. I'm a 57-year-old American who got fed up with the rat race over in America and decided to seek a new life in the Philippines. I found that life, and I want to share my experiences with you, my boots on the ground experiences with you. The only way I know how is by giving you the nitty-gritty. That's exactly what I'm seeing, what I'm living, what I'm experiencing. I'm never going to sugarcoat it. It's not going to start today. You know, the title of my vlog today is Filipinas Are Waiting in Droves to Meet Foreign Men. But before I get started, I wanted to thank everybody for all your supportive emails that I've been receiving, you know, concerning my video Nightmare in the Philippines, you know, when the guys misappropriated some of the materials, you know. I really appreciate y'all for reaching out, but the bottom line is this. I've decided that I'm not going to allow a few incidents to ruin the magnificent work that we've accomplished there. I mean, it's just that simple. It's nothing short of a miracle, so I don't want you to miss that. Okay, we're not going to focus on that little negative incident. Okay, we're going to move on. You know, we're going to leave there with a clear conscience, knowing that, you know, we've given them a new beginning. We've given them a new life. So thank you a lot for that. But the reason I titled that today is, you know, I received a phone call a couple of days ago from a gentleman in the States. He said he used to live over here, and he said where he lived, there were so many beautiful women that he called it Candyland. I just thought it was funny, man, you know, but I said Candyland, that's pretty good. So the very next day, which would have been Tuesday over here, we were at the grocery store. And I promise you, man, on the way to the grocery store, when I came out of the grocery store, for about a block and a half radius, there was nothing but women. I don't know, I've never seen it before over here. And at first I thought, well, maybe because, you know, the men are at work and, you know, the women are always out front over in the Philippines, you know, they're the ones who do the shopping, and, you know, they're the ones that work at these little side stores and everything like that. I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, but then it hit me, it's the pandemic. See, the pandemic and these lockdowns and stay-in-place orders have stranded a lot of women here and all around the Philippines that would normally be somewhere else trying to work, trying to find a job. I mean, it's just droves and droves of women, you know. And I said, I'm going to have to talk about this at some point, you know. And my thinking didn't start turning until last night, because we're here in Bacolod City now. And thank you, Ingram Davis. He treated me and John and our girlfriends to dinner at this fancy restaurant. But the original restaurant he wanted us to go to, it was closed. So we ended up eating seafood. It was delicious, of course. But I'm seeing the same things here, guys. This morning when I got up, I had to go, because we forgot the deodorant and the toothpaste. I had to walk down the street. There's a Robinson supermarket down the street. Droves and droves of women. I'm like, where in the world are the men? And I started thinking, I said, boy, these guys are the guys who are coming over here for their first time and to meet somebody over here, because don't trick yourself. That's why you're coming to the Philippines. Don't try to fool yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That's why you're coming. You're going to have the pandemic to thank for meeting some of the most beautiful women, because now, see, Filipinos, a lot of them, because of the pandemic and the effect that it's had on businesses here, even the relationship business, because it's a business, you know, don't fool yourself. It's always been pay for play. And don't get mad at Calvin for bringing it up. You probably have some lonely American soldier during the American-Filipino War to blame for that. But it happened long before I got here. But a lot of them now are more readily available to meet foreign men. How do I know? Because my girlfriend has been coming to me with offers from her friends and relatives. They want me to interview them. Do I have any friends that they can meet? You know, I've never had that happen before. because Filipinos, they're so reserved. Usually, it's just a small percentage that date foreigners, and especially, online. I'm going to get at you guys about that again. But now it's growing. They, instead of waiting on that Filipino Prince Charming that they're used to doing, they've come to their senses. They said, if I wait any longer, I may starve to death. So I'm going to give it a shot. I want to shout out this Filipino vlogger. I think it's Mila or Mila. It's something Philippines with Mila, whatever it is. But I'm going to shout you out. I'm going to tell you why. Because out of my 12 years of being affiliated with the Philippines, I've never heard a Filipina admit to this. She said this. Her vlog is entitled, and I want you guys to go look at it because the views are going up because she's giving y'all some nitty gritty stuff, really, from a Filipina. She said the vlog is named Why I Want an Older Man. And in the vlog, she says when she was little, she used to see older foreign men with younger Filipinos that would make her cringe. But as she got older and, reality kicked in, it was a matter of her eating that she started dating foreign men. It was the first time I've ever heard a Filipina admit that. Even a foreigner, the pay for play thing, because it's the elephant in the room, guys. We know what it is, but we don't want to ignore it. We'll lean against the leg and, we'll pull on the tail, but it's there, And she was the first Filipina to ever admit that, I want a foreign man because I want a better life, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you for co-signing, really, what I've been saying all this time. But remember, it didn't start with me, okay? But it's the pandemic. You got the pandemic to thank when you get over here. And the reason I said droves because it's droves and droves of women now. And let me tell you something. I don't know now who's chomping at the bit more for the borders to open. Is it the foreign man or the Filipino? Because now, man, I'm telling you, when you guys get over here, you're going to be dealing with something, a dynamic that I never had the pleasure of dealing with. It's literally a Candyland over here now for single men, Filipino and American, and Johns now. I mean, it's just so many women over here, single women. I mean, just beautiful. Every age group, man. Because of this lockdown and stay-in-place orders, has created this tsunami of women, man. And it's not going to subside anytime soon, even when the borders open, So you guys are going to have the pick of the litter, so to speak. But at the same time, I put in there, be careful, because it's going to bring out more available women, but it's also going to bring out more, I don't even call them scammers, beggars and panhandlers, and their sob stories, okay? And that's why I always warn guys about dating online, because I'm going to say this, I've never said it before, at the risk of hurting people's feelings, stepping on some toes, but you're lowering your standards when you're chasing these women online. Okay, so small percentage of Filipinos that are on those dating sites, I tell you that all the time, but you're lowering your standards. You deserve better, and there's better over here. Millions and millions of women over here waiting to meet you. See, the Filipinos not like America, Britain, France, Australia. You approach a beautiful woman in one of your countries, you better be ready to have your head handed to you. Over here, Filipinos are approachable. I don't care if they're a doctor, all the way down to a vendor, selling bananas. If she's beautiful and you say, hey, how you doing, Calvin? Nice to meet you. She's going to say, I'm such and such. Nice to meet you. You can engage. But see, what we do, we bring our American thinking over here. And see, you guys won't admit it, but it's true. You're intimidated by beautiful women for real. See, I get it, because I was the same way until I start living over here and seeing these people, meeting Filipinos up close, see, and seeing, it was all in my head. See, you're intimidated. You want that easy button that you keep pressing. And that's what the online dating is. It's easy. You can break the ice. I get it. But you're lowering your standards. You deserve better. And if you just come over here now, I'm going to tell you, when them gates open up, man, oh, man, I would love to be in your shoes. Let me put it like that. But see, I'm happy now. I've got a beautiful woman, beautiful family. But I thought I would talk about that because he put that Candyland in my head. And then the minute that I went outside, I saw it. It's probably been there all along. I was just, giving it the benefit of the doubt, like I said, because here, Filipinos are always out front anyway. They're shopping, they're working at the places, they're out, trying to, handle their business, for their families. The man's always in the background, but now it's not that. It's the pandemic, the effect it's had on businesses, the relationship business, the dating business, guys. Yeah, so now it's more women that are readily available, and they're waiting for you over here in droves. And they're going to give you the chance that I never got. See? So get offline, man. Stop lowering your standards. Stop putting yourself at risk because they're hungrier now. The stories are getting more and more sadder. And you don't know who you're going to meet when you get over here. Why come 8,000 miles to meet one woman anyway? Come over here where you can meet 100 women, 500 women, 1,000. Why come 8,000 miles halfway around the world to meet one woman? That's crazy within itself. Get out of your head. This isn't America, this isn't France, this isn't Britain. You can approach these women in the right way, okay? Or have somebody introduce you, because in the Philippines, you're always only one introduction away from meeting the woman of your dreams. That's just how it is over here. It's old-fashioned over here. See? But that's really how you want to meet them. You don't want to meet them online. See? It's pay for play over here. Thank you, Mila, whoever it is. She's the only Filipina that's ever said that. I've been with my woman 2 years. She still won't admit it. I was looking for love. I was tired of, Filipino men. Okay, I believe you, honey, because, I ain't got no choice but to believe you. But, I wasn't born last night. I was born at night, but not last night. Okay? They want a better life, man. There's nothing wrong with that. So, thank the pandemic for this tsunami, this explosion of women at your, right at your fingertips, just waiting for you when you get over here. So thanks a lot for stopping by today. I wanted to let you guys know, it's waiting, man. These women are chomping at the bit more than you are, believe it or not. But you'll never know that with your face stuck in that damn computer screen. Have some discipline. I've got a friend up in Luzon named Anthony, man. He lives in that BGC area. This guy is about as successful as an American over here that I've ever met. But you know why he's like that? He uses his common sense and he's got discipline. He said, Calvin, you got to meet these women halfway. You're going all the way. As long as you go all the way, you're never going to get the true value out of the relationship. And that stuck with me. But see, now, guys, you are in the driver's seat. You've always been in the driver's seat, but now even more. You can stop right here and say, look, if you really want to meet me, if you're really interested in me, then you meet me right here. I'm not coming all the way over here anymore. See? All right? So thank you for stopping by today. If you're in America and beyond, it's late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. If you're on one of those late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift or you're on lunch break and you see somebody in the street, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink. Give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, it's early. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. We have the whole rest of the day to find somebody to help. There's no excuse for not being able to find somebody to help over here because there's millions of people, literally, who need help over here. It's very, very important that we help each other. We find somebody to help because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. When we help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay COVID-free, and I'll see you next time.